Hello, my name is DHWANI VYAS. This presentation shares my evolving vision of teaching and learning. Initially, my vision of teaching focused on identifying students' needs and delivering content effectively. I saw my role as very teacher-centered, emphasizing structured lessons and assessment that monitored students' academic progress. But today, my vision is to create an inclusive, accessible, and student-centered classroom where every student feels supported and empowered. I aim to encourage curiosity, confidence, and critical thinking through multiple entry points, meaningful feedback, and collaborative learning experiences. By valuing diverse perspectives and engaging parents as partners, I strive to build classroom environment. It promotes equity, reflection, and lifelong learning. These are the theoretical foundations that have contributed to shape my vision of teaching and learning. I draw on Drake and Reid's Know, Do, Be framework to guide my teaching, helping students understand key concepts, develop critical thinking and collaboration, and grow them with the social emotional skills. Drawing from Heidi Hayes' article, I realized that teachers often only have a sketchy idea of what others are teaching. Curriculum mapping helped close that gap by making learning clear and consistent across grades and subjects. It shifted my focus from simply delivering content to understanding what students can actually do. UDL and group work have played a major role in shaping my evolving vision of teaching. My focus is now centered on ensuring that every student has the opportunity to succeed. UDL guides me to design learning environments that are accessible and inclusive for all learners, offering flexible supports, multiple entry points, and varied way of learning for students to represent and express their understanding. Group work also strengthened my vision. It created space for students to take ownership of their learning, support each other, and develop accountability within a team. By collaborating, students build confidence, learn from diverse perspectives, and develop the essential 21st century skills like problem solving and critical thinking. As I reflected on my week 6 DLP responses, my view of assessment has shifted from focusing on grades to supporting learning. I used to see assessment mainly as a way to measure achievement, but now I understood it is a tool to enhance student growth and learning. I use formative assessment like exit, peer feedback, and self-assessment to provide ongoing guidance, while summative assessment capture overall learning for the student. I aim to apply a tiered approach to ensure accessibility for all. In my DLP Week 4 responses, I plan to build strong relationship by greeting students daily and understanding their strength and interest. I will set clear expectation around technology, routines, and behavior to create a structured environment. Proactive, low-key interventions like using proximity, gestures, or pausing, following Bennett and bump theory, it will help manage minor disruptions. Together, all these strategies will help me create a safe, inclusive, and motivating classroom which aligns closely with my vision of teaching. This semester, I learned to use research, collaboration, and student-centered practices to meet diverse learning needs. The talking circle activity with a feather highlighted the importance of listening, valuing each voice, and connecting learning to community and land. This indigenous practice reminded me of the importance of centering relationships and fostering equity in the classroom. So as a teacher, I aim to bring this principle into my practice by valuing diverse perspectives, connecting learning to students' experiences, and creating an environment where every learner feels heard, respected, included, and supported. I recognize that parents and guardians are essential partners in student learning. They provide insights into their child's strengths, needs, and interests, which help me plan meaningful instruction. I aim to understand parents' perspectives and goals and be mindful of the diverse circumstances that may affect their engagement. By avoiding assumptions or judgments, I can create authentic and trusting partnership. By valuing parents as partners and integrating their perspectives into classroom, I can create more inclusive and supportive learning environment. Now I am sharing my concrete actionable goals. First, I will create an inclusive and accessible classroom where every student can engage and demonstrate their learning through multiple entry points like visuals, manipulatives, and varied tools. Second, I will provide ongoing descriptive feedback through exit and short conferences so students can track their progress and set meaningful goals. Finally, I will integrate peer collaboration and group projects to foster critical thinking, problem solving, and teamwork. Together, I will use these strategies to support a learning environment where every student feels empowered, included, and confident in their abilities. Finally, my vision is a work in progress, and that's what makes it meaningful. These are my references. Thanks for listening.